Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Raphael, aka Mr. Don't Give Up. In the last video, I spoke generally about ways of entering Japan legally. In today's video, we will be diving into the qualifications needed to become an ALT, Assistant Language Teacher in Japan. We'll also look at some of the companies that recruit Assistant Language Teachers, ALTs, from outside Japan successfully. I will walk you through the application process of one of such companies, and in future videos, we will cover the application process of the other companies as well. Kindly subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned. Let's dive into it. Alright, qualification. Who qualifies to become an assistant language teacher in Japan? 1. Anyone who experienced education for no less than 12 years where English is used as medium of instruction qualifies to become an assistant language teacher in Japan. By this, it means if during your elementary or primary school, English was used as medium of instruction, and junior and high schools, English was also the medium of instruction, then you have qualified to become an assistant language teacher. 2. Anyone who has a bachelor's degree in any field of study is qualified to become an assistant language teacher. So, you are more than qualified to become an assistant language teacher. Let's keep going. The next is companies. There are a lot of companies that recruit assistant language teachers for Japan, including the Japanese government itself. I will first talk about the Japanese government program. This program is known as JET program. The JET program stands for Japan Exchange and Teaching Program. Japan, in collaboration with 51 countries, bring university students to Japan for various roles, including assistant language teachers, coordinators for international relations, CIRs, and sports exchange advisors, SEAs. To qualify for this, you will need to verify from the Japanese embassy in your country to see updated information. The next company I will talk about is Borderlink. Borderlink is one of the companies that recruit ALTs from outside Japan successfully. I was a beneficiary of Borderlink, so I know very much about Borderlink. The next company is Interac. Interac is also another company which successfully recruits ALTs from outside Japan. Unfortunately for Ghanaians, if you are residing in Ghana, you cannot apply to Interac because Interac does not have the license to recruit from Ghana. They work with Ghanaians but not residing in Ghana. So, if you are a Ghanaian residing outside Ghana, you are living in Vietnam, you are living in Nigeria, you are living in Kenya, you are living in Ethiopia, you can apply for Interac. The next company I will talk about is ALTIA Central. ALTIA Central is also another company that successfully recruits ALTs from outside Japan. The next, but not the least, is HAT Corporation. HAT Corporation is also one of the companies that successfully recruits ALTs from outside Japan. So, having all these 5 companies in mind, I will then walk you through one of the application process. Please subscribe, ring the bell, and let's keep going. Now, let me walk you through the application process of Borderlink. Let's go. On my browser, I am comfortable using Google Chrome. You can use any browser at your convenience that you are comfortable with, and let's go. So we are going to use Google. So first, this is Google, and we're going to type Borderlink. Just Borderlink, L-I-N-K, and Japan. Borderlink Japan. So we have Borderlink Incorporation. The first link talks about the company in general. Borderlink ALT, Borderlink Incorporation. Yes. So we can click this link or applying from overseas. If you click on applying from overseas, it will take you directly to the application process. But first, let's choose Borderlink ALT. So you're going to see the interface of Borderlink, Teach English in Japan. And then let's proceed. What's an ALT? It talks about what an ALT is. And now how to apply. So applying from overseas. Of course, because we are not yet in Japan, let's choose applying from overseas. And then the application process. This is what we are going to do now. After that, if we are successful, Borderlink has 2 interview sessions. First interview, which is called the preliminary interview, and then the next interview, which is one-on-one. If you are successful, then the visa application document will be required from you. An arrival in Japan, placement, and apartment moving, and so on. So now let's go down and apply now. Yes, so for the purposes of this video, I'm going to use a fictional name. In case this name coincides with someone, it is very coincidental. So I will use Leo Man. Okay, Leo, okay, Leo. And here, man. I don't have a middle name. Date of birth. Select this person. I'm going to say he was born in 1995. January 1st. Nationality, he is from Ghana. Current location, he is from Ghana. He is in Ghana. Email, just Leoman 2025 at gmail.com. Confirm email. Leoman 2025 at gmail.com. Phone number, it's not required. You can't put your phone number, but it's not required. Okay, so over here you have only 2 choices. Remember, it takes only bachelors to qualify. So high school, no. Associate vocational school, no. High school or higher national diploma, no. So we have only 2 choices here, bachelor and masters or above. So you can choose bachelors. Have you had at least 12 years of education where English was the medium of instruction? I already mentioned that. So yes. Certificates, stroke teaching license. These are not necessarily required. If you don't have any, you can choose none. But if someone has this, the person might be considered before you. So TESOL stands for Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. TEFL is Teaching English as a Foreign Language. TESOL means Teaching English as a Second Language. CELTA means Certificate of English Language Teaching to Adults. Certificate of English Language Teaching to Adults. Sorry, Certificate in English Language Teaching to Adults. One of them anyway. One of them. Okay. And then teaching license from your home country. So we're going to choose TEFL. Do you have prior teaching experience? Here, it doesn't necessarily matter. You can say yes or no. They don't necessarily need teachers. They need people who are willing to teach. But I'll choose yes. If yes, what kind? ALT in Japan, Eikaiwa, wherever? No. If you have been teaching English, which require like teaching English to kids in international school or wherever, you can choose ESL. ESL is English as a second language teacher. Yes, ESL. So we can choose anyone here depending on your situation. So I will choose ESL. Have you applied to us before? It's up to you. For me, in this case, no. How did you find this website? You can choose anyone here, friends or wherever, friends outside Borderlink, wherever, yes. If other, please specify. Okay, and now you need to read this information carefully. You need to confirmation related to the handling of personal information. You know, Japan is very critical about this personal handling of information. So kindly read through and click on agree, then confirm. Yes, this is the confirmation. Yes. Okay, then submit. Once submitted, you are going to get an email from Borderlink to confirm that they have received your application. That is not the application message that you're supposed to get. If they really want to work with you, they will send you another application information with the real application form. So, look out for that email within a week or two. If you haven't heard from them, you can equally reapply by using a different email to reapply, and hopefully you might hear from them. Even though you can apply for this position all year round, I personally advise strongly that you apply during May, June, July, August. Why? Because the Japanese school system begins from April to March the following year. I mean, the Japanese academic calendar. It begins from April and ends the following year, March. And so the recruiting company, many of them recruit mainly in the summer season, which is from May, June, July, August, and they prepare the candidates for them to come the following year. For example, Borderlink, when you are recruited early June, July, August, then the visa application begins and till you come the following year in March. I will leave the link of application to Borderlink in the description of this video as well. Kindly check it out and I wish you well. Alright, that's all for this video. If you find the information in this video very helpful, kindly subscribe, hit the like button and share with others. If you have any further concerns or questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section and I will address them to the best of my ability. Together we can. And remember, success is best enjoyed in groups. This year, we should all achieve greatness. I am Mr. Don't Give Up. See you in the next video.